Hey Squirrel friends. A lot of you really gave me some really interesting questions, which I appreciate. And if I don't answer your question here, there's two scenarios for that. There's either one, it was just so good that I want to make a video on it by itself, or two, it was really inappropriate. So without further ado, let's go on with the question. Oh, and if I mispronounce your names, I'm sorry. Kirk Tornga said, do you think the wave of popularity towards gays and gay marriage will continue, or do you think we will go through a period where all the rights we have achieved will be slowly stripped away? With how much success we've been having with all this stuff, I don't think it's going to be stripped away at all. I think it's going to eventually get to a point where it's just going to be a normal thing for anything to be gay. I'm really bad when it comes to politics and stuff, but I don't think it's going to be stripped away. Antonio Del Rey said, do you ever think you'll be living on your own, maybe in a different state? I actually already lived on my own. I lived in the city when I lived on 29th Street. I actually made a video about my apartment. I'll put that in the link below. That was right before Mike Jones moved in with me. I guess I wouldn't mind living on my own, although I do like the company of other people. But now that I have two cats, maybe I don't need the company. As far as the other state goes, I do really want to go to California, but we'll see. It's still all up in the air. I still have another year for this lease to be up. Hearts of Tart said, are you from New York? If not, how does your hometown compare? Pieces. I'm actually from New York. I'm from upstate New York, Orange County, New York to be precise. And I moved into the city about 2.5 years ago. Oh my god, 3 years ago. Oh, how does it compare? Well, when I tell people mainly anything about upstate New York, we've had nothing. Or at least for me, I had nothing up there. I mainly just had like Walmart at 2 in the morning. It's nice to be able to be in the city and have options to do as much as I can. I just feel like New York has its own entity. I felt like the camera had too much headroom up here, so I just lowered it a little. Shirukan said, any goals that you hope to achieve in the next year? Mainly just to be happy. The Amazing Ariel said, did you like The Little Mermaid too? I think anything Little Mermaid I'm a little biased about because it's my favorite. So anything Little Mermaid related, I'm gonna like. No, I'm gonna love. Ed Zaragoza said, who is your inspiration? Would you like to be an inspiration? My inspiration would probably be my mother. I feel like she's achieved so much for somebody who came here as an immigrant and has succeeded, even though she does just do cleaning. I just feel like I've learned a lot. I just look up to her. I don't know how to explain it. Would I like to be an inspiration? Yeah, it would be nice. I like that I have, I guess you can say, a voice here on YouTube where people can watch me and listen to my thoughts if I have anything profound to say. But it would be nice to be an inspiration. Palak Pack 09 started doing some questions from the best tag ever. My favorite toe? None of them, because I think feet are gross. My first impression of myself? That doesn't make sense to me. Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the US on a world map. Why do you think this is? Such as, because people are stupid. Vicky Okotinsky said, as a fellow Potterhead, I find that fans of Harry Potter have many different reasons as to why the series is so important to them. Why is Harry Potter special to you? Harry Potter is really special to me mainly because I never really read. I still actually never read. And I felt like the Harry Potter series was one of the first book series that I've ever read, like completely, and I was completely drawn to. When I would read it, I would be like, oh, this is what it feels like to read and imagine when you're reading.
Now running on reserve battery power.
My computer's dying, hold on. Being able to have a book series that would make me want to read, I would, of course, it would be very special to me. And I connected with all the characters, and it was one of those books that you would love all the characters. Even the ones that you hate, you love to hate them. That's my personal. And the fact that you go to, like, into this other world, and it's just, it's amazing, it's perfect, and I wouldn't want, I don't think I could find another book series that was so good to me. Andrea R asked, who is your favorite character in HP? Kind of answered this in the last question. I'm literally like every character. I was part of a Harry Potter melodrama role-playing game on LiveJournal back in the day, and I played Zachariah Smith, which was a Hufflepuff, because I am a Hufflepuff and I wanted to represent my wonderful house. Arturo Mosqueda said, can you talk in Spanish for a bit? ¿Qué quiere que yo diga? Lazy Smurf said, can you do a super long vid of nothing but tag videos? I personally don't like long videos, especially because I have to edit them and everything. That's why I'm afraid of doing this video too, because I don't want it to be over like at least 5 minutes, but it's gonna be over 5 minutes. But I'll do a tag video or two, just I have to actually put myself through it. I just don't like tag videos mainly because I feel like they're so unoriginal when it comes to everybody doing it at the same time. And once you see one tag video, you've seen them all. That's my opinion with it. But I mean, I'll do them. Aliyah Asif said, what is your ethnicity? Can you speak any other languages? If so, what languages? My ethnicity is Colombian. My parents are Colombian, but I was born here, so my nationality is American. I can speak fluently in English and in Spanish. I did take a Japanese class in high school. Lee High Game said, how old are you? And 2, do you have a boyfriend? I am 27 years old. Do I have a boyfriend? Actually, I'm skipping all the boyfriend questions because I'm going to make a video solely on those, so stay tuned. Exploding X Lights said, what's your favorite video game? Animal Crossing. It's in my 3DS right now. And Mr. Rossetti's right here. Although Kingdom Hearts is definitely a close second. Yes, I'm English. 1 said, if you can be any food, which would you be and why? I love food so much that I don't think I can choose. I guess I would probably be peanut butter, because if you're allergic to me, then you can't eat me. But if you do eat me, then I'm gonna be delicious. I don't think that made sense. Christina said, how much do I love Ariel? Ugh, I don't think words can describe. I have so many Little Mermaid things, it's ridiculous. And if you haven't seen my Little Mermaid in 2 minutes video, please go and do it. I think it's one of my favorite videos that I've ever recorded. Laura S. asked, what is your favorite animal? I love animals of all kinds. I would have to probably say my favorite would be a cat because I have 2 of them. But I don't know if that's completely true. I think koalas are cute, I think dolphins are cute, but I don't think I have a specific one that I actually like love. Today I Am Eric said, are your ears stretched? If so, what gauge? They are stretched. Actually, when I got them pierced, I got them gauged at the same time, which hurt like a... I got them to a 4. So they are 4, and that's the biggest I'm gonna go because I don't wanna put more pain in my ear. Coolest Mexican asked, what's your favorite thing about Juan Rivera? My favorite thing about Juan Rivera is the fact that he lives in an awesome apartment in San Jose. Why is Juan Rivera so awesome? I don't know, because he's Mexican. Do I like Juan Rivera more than Crystal? No. And am I going to VidCon next year? I definitely plan to go to VidCon next year, so I hope to see you squirrel friends there. Rami Zamab said, does speaking in a deep, sexy voice come naturally to you, or is it an acquired skill? This is actually normally how I would talk. If I get really comfortable with someone, I'll probably like start talking like this a lot or something. Can't even do falsetto. That's how it's stupid. Anyway, Mr. General Poos asked, why do you like Animal Crossing so much? Which do you prefer, Pikachu or Rossetti? I think I've mentioned it before in my unboxing Animal Crossing video, but I love Animal Crossing because it was one of those games that was there when I didn't have anybody, basically, and I would always want to play it because I felt like the animals that were in the game were my friends. Because I felt so alone when I was in high school, I felt like these friends were always waiting for me to play in the game. And I loved how interactive they were with you. It's an amazing game, and I love it so much, and nothing will ever replace it. Pikachu or Rossetti, oh my god, they are together. Rossetti is adorable, but he can be a dick. And Pikachu is awesome and will give me electricity if I ever go without electricity. So, I don't know. I guess Pikachu. Javi621 said, why won't you date me? I don't date random people. Kotaro McQueen said, how you doing? When will you do more vlogs? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I honestly don't think people want to watch a daily vlog of me. I'll do vlogs when I am doing things, but I don't think I'm gonna do like daily vlogs. That's just, I don't know. Matthew Rivera asked, were you born and raised in New York? Yes, upstate New York, I answered that earlier. Mudkip McKipper asked, who is better, Yzma or Kronk? I think they're both equally perfect in my eyes. The only thing is, I think Yzma, because she was my first, is better. And because Kronk, I found, peed on some of my stuff, so I'm a little mad at him. I guess I would say Yzma, mainly because she was my first, and she's so sweet. SBDA12C4 Life and Eva asked, how old are you? Do you have a job? I am 27, and yes, I do have a job. Eduardo Campos asked, are you actually Colombian? I mean, where were you born? I guess, yeah, I'm Colombian American, in the fact that both my parents are Colombian, but I was born in America, so I don't understand the question. Dadner Dinosaur X asked, how did you and Nick meet? So, funny story, I've been making videos for the longest time, and I apparently commented on one of the 5AG videos back in the day, and I guess Nick really liked my comment and went to my page and saw some of my videos and started commenting on some of my videos, and I was just like, this is back when I didn't understand like subscribers and viewers, and when I was getting random comments, and I kept getting comments from Soundly Awake, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy messaging me and commenting on all my videos? And I thought it was so weird, and I went to go to his page, and he had like a video of like a cup like going down a river or something, or like a stream or a lake or something, and I thought it was so weird. But then he asked me to be in his 1,000 subscribers video, and I was like, yeah, sure. So I like filmed this whole thing. I filmed this whole thing where I like lip sync the entire song, which I guess I didn't need to do, but I was like stressing over it because I didn't remember everybody's username in it. It was crazy. So he put me in that, and then when we finally met in person we went to go to the Britney Spears Circus concert, and we were going to the same concert, and I didn't we didn't know until like after we bought our tickets, and I was like, oh my gosh, let's like totally like see each other. So like I saw him, and I remember seeing him walking, and I was just like, ah, that's him. He's so much taller than I thought he was gonna be. So yeah, and then the rest is history. April Gomez asked, what are your goals and aspirations? What's the difference between aspiration and inspiration? Why are you so cute? I got it from my mama. When I see aspirations, I think of The Sims. So I don't know. Maybe I should Google this. Hold on. Aspiration. Audible breath that accompanies or compromises a speech sound. I think she meant inspiration. I just want to be happy. Painted Bird asked, who is your biggest inspiration in life? And I answered that too. My mom. Livy83 asked, what's my favorite movie? You should know this. It's definitely Little Mermaid. Mean Girls being a very close second. Favorite place you've ever traveled to? Ooh, I've traveled so many good places. I can't. Probably Hawaii. That was really quick. Where do I see myself in a future career-wise? I don't know. I'm so indecisive when it comes to life. Can you say hi to me? Hi! Bart Ward asked, when and how was your first time? We were playing Truth or Dare, and I dared to let me do stuff to him. Oh, and when? A while ago. Christopher Minus Humor asked, how did you do in high school and what was your favorite subject? I wasn't an average student in high school. I wasn't like straight A's or anything like that. But I kind of regret it. I wish I actually put myself to learn more, I guess, from it instead of being lazy and playing video games all the time. My favorite subject was probably computer graphics. I learned so much graphic design like through Photoshop and Illustrator with it. Unfortunately, because I haven't played in it in so long, I've lost a lot of my skill, and it's probably still there. I just I have to brush up on it, I guess. Oh, this was flagged. Ashin Javin, this flagged one, said, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Actually, I do, all the time. Zendix asked, who is your favorite YouTuber to watch and what's your favorite type of food? How long have you had your adorable cats? My favorite YouTuber, I would have to say it's Community Channel. I think she definitely set the bar for awesome videos. I love pasta. It's maybe Italian, but Colombian food is so good. Yzma I got January of 2011, I believe. And Kronk I got November of 2012. High School Kid 123 asked, if you had an opportunity to move, would you, or would you stay in New York City? If I had the opportunity to move, I would probably move. Would love to stay in New York City, but I feel like there's nothing going for me right now. And even if I go to California and I feel like nothing happens in California either, at least I'll know that I tried and I can just come back to New York. But I won't know until I actually do it. So if I had the opportunity, yeah, I will move. Do you look like your mom or dad? I think I look like my dad. Mr. Seekling asked, how many boyfriends have you had? I've had 3 boyfriends. Craydan Ramirez asked, when are you planning on coming to Texas? I don't know. I don't really have a reason to go to Texas. Are you going to give me a reason? Superface Place asked, what part of New York do you live in? I live in Midtown, Manhattan. Truman Kelly asked, if you could have any drag name, what would it be? For the longest time, I've always wanted, because she's Colombian, Sofia Vergara, I just wanted to change it to Sofirsa Vergara. Is that weird? Porter Maddie 81 asked, what is your key inspiration to start vlogging and what advice would you give a person who is starting out, like me? One of the main reasons I started vlogging was because I did the live journal thing and I saw people doing it on YouTube, and 5AGs did it, and Michael Buckley asked or told people that they should just turn on the camera and do it. And when I was dating my last boyfriend, I felt like when he left me, I didn't have anything to do with my time. And why not just start trying to entertain myself and kill time by being myself, by myself. So what advice would I give? Just be yourself. You really shouldn't change who you are just for the camera, because when people meet you in person, they will definitely notice. Just don't be fake. Gerardo Rodriguez asked, what's your favorite Pokemon? Probably Eevee, just because you can do anything with Eevee, and Eevee is so adorable. Charlie Osorio asked, when are you coming to Chicago? I don't know, I don't have a reason to go to Chicago. Are you gonna give me one? Uint for the lulz asked, what's your significance of the Deathly Hallows necklace? Like, I know what the book says it signifies, but what does it mean to you? And why do you wear it in every video? The answer is probably just you like it. LOL. I just actually like it. It's actually a keychain, and I just took it off the keychain and I put it on my necklace. The main reason is because I used to have an Ariel one, but my ex-boyfriend gave it to me, and I felt like I needed to get over that. So I felt like the only way to do that is just to replace it. And when I got this, I was like, perfect. What is the worst date / hookup you ever had? I don't know. I don't really hook up with people that often. I don't go on dates either. Do you remember somebody I don't know if I should get graphic in this, but I was in the middle of it, but I wasn't really into it, so I wasn't hard anymore. That's it. Down Twins J asked, how large is your D? As large as you want it to be. Troy Von Schaefer asked, can we be besties because you're super funny and you look like you like to have fun? I love to have fun. And yeah, let's be besties. Celibate asked, are you single? Yes, I am single. Corey in the house asked, if you could buy a house and choose 3 YouTubers to have as roommates, who would you pick? Well, obviously Nick, Miles, and Francesca. Or Susie. Oh my god, this is hard. I just like being around these people a lot. They always make me laugh. Pat Creek asked, if you were stranded on an island and somehow an outlet with running power and had to choose one piece of technology to be stranded with, what would it be? It would probably be my laptop, because you can do so much with your laptop and have internet access. I'm assuming you could have internet access. I don't want to be stranded on an island with nothing to do. Although the beach sounds really nice right now. Raymond is giving me some shade and asking, it's about time you put up a new video, loser. When did you shoot this one? 9 months ago? LOL, JK, stay sexy. No, I put this one up a week ago, and I filmed it a week ago, as I said, so you don't have to be mean. XYZ Quads 123 asked, how many times have you gotten drunk or intoxicated this year? Too many times to count. Most of them were on vlogs. Lane 1996 asked, how was school for you? Yeah, it was okay. And then the last question, which was put 3 hours ago, so Andrew Nigayanemba asked, hey, I'm Colombian too. Half actually. When was the last time you were back and what do you miss the most? Lastly, do you have an awesome Colombian pride bracelet? The last time I was in Colombia was when I was 16. So that was like, what, 11 years ago? What I miss the most? Well, most of my family's there, so I would probably miss them the most. I don't have any cool Colombian pride bracelets. I probably do have them, but they're not anywhere around. I'm really bad when it comes to bracelets and like stuff like that. But I do have an awesome pride Colombian flag, which I've posted it in many videos, so yay. Well, luckily my battery's dying. I'm gonna stop talking now. Thank you everyone who put the time in to give me a question. The only questions that I didn't answer, because I actually did answer them all, which I didn't think I was gonna do, the inappropriate ones. So for the future, I'm going to be posting a video for my coming out story and my boyfriend story. In other news, before I say bye, I'm actually going to New Jersey tomorrow to hang out with Nick, and we're going to be filming some stuff, so I'm so excited. So go to Still Soundly Awake if you want to see some video footage of that. On that note, I hope everyone is doing well, and I will see you guys soon. Please take care of yourselves. Toodles.